Check, check.
Hello, hello. Mic check, mic check. Request all the captains and owners to be placed. We are starting in 5 minutes. ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು ಕ್ಯಾಪ್ಟನ್ಸ್ ಹಾಗೂ ಓನರ್ಸ್ ಬರಬೇಕು. ಬೇಗ ಬಂದು ಕೂತ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮನ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು. ಕ್ಯಾಪ್ಟನ್ಸ್ ಕೈಂಡ್ಲಿ ಟೇಕ್ ಇನಿಷಿಯೇಟಿವ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಕಾಲ್ ಯುವರ್ ಓನರ್ಸ್.
ವಾಲ್ಯೂಮ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಬರ್ತಿದ್ಯಾ ಮೊಡ್ಲಿ?
Good afternoon, all the captains and owners who are present here. Very good afternoon to all the owners and captains present here at V1 Ambara Hotel. We hereby welcome all of you for the all important ASL 8 players auctions. So I wholeheartedly welcome one and all for this beautiful event. So I hereby request all the owners to be present here. ದೀಪ ಬೆಳಗೋ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮಗಳ ಮೂಲಕ ನಾವು ಈ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮನ ಅಧಿಕೃತವಾಗಿ ಚಾಲನೆಯನ್ನು ನೀಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇವೆ. ಐ ರಿಕ್ವೆಸ್ಟ್ ಆಲ್ ದ ಓನರ್ಸ್ ಟು ಕಮ್ ಆನ್ ದ ಸ್ಟೇಜ್. ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು ವೇದಿಕೆ ಮೇಲೆ ಬರಬೇಕಾಗಿ ಕೇಳ್ಕೊಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇನೆ. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಸ್ಪಾನ್ಸರ್ ಗಿರೀಶ್ ಸರ್ ಇಸ್ ದೇರ್. ಪ್ಲೀಸ್ ಸರ್, ಪ್ಲೀಸ್ ಬನ್ನಿ, ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು ಬನ್ನಿ ಸರ್, ಬನ್ನಿ ಸರ್ ಪ್ಲೀಸ್. ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು ಎಲ್ಲ ಕ್ಯಾಪ್ಟನ್ಸ್ ಹಾಗೂ ಓನರ್ಸ್ ಹಾಗೂ ಸ್ಪಾನ್ಸರ್ಸ್ ಬರಬೇಕಾಗಿ ಕೇಳ್ಕೊಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇನೆ. ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು ಬನ್ನಿ ಸರ್. ಮಾಡಿ ಸರ್, ಮಾಡಿ. ASL 8 ಪ್ಲೇಯರ್ಸ್ ಆಕ್ಷನ್ಸ್ನ ಅಧಿಕೃತವಾಗಿ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇವೆ ದೀಪ ಬೆಳಗೋ ಮೂಲಕ. ಎಲ್ಲ ತಂಡದ ಓನರ್ಸ್ ಹಾಗೂ ಸ್ಪಾನ್ಸರ್ ಆಗಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಗಿರೀಶ್ ರಾವ್ ಸರ್ ಬಂದಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ತಮ್ಮ ಚಪ್ಪಾಳಿಯೊಂದಿಗೆ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮದ ಚಾಲನೆಯನ್ನು ನೀಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇವೆ. ಒಂದು ಶುಭ ಸಂಕೇತ. Big round of applause. All the best ಎಲ್ಲ ಟೀಮ್ನ ಓನರ್ಸ್ ಹಾಗೂ ಕ್ಯಾಪ್ಟನ್ಸ್. ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು ಸರ್. ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು ತಮ್ಮ ಒಂದು ಫೋಟೋ. ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ಕೇಶವ್ ಸರ್. ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ಲಕ್ಷ್ಮಿ. ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ಸರ್. ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ಮಂಜು ಸರ್. ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ಶಿವಸ್ವಾಮಿ ಸರ್ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಸೊ RMS ಇಂದ ಮಂಜು ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ತೇಜಸ್ ಸರ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಗಿರೀಶ್ ಸರ್, ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ಸರ್. ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು. ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು ಕೂತ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಸೊ ಈಗ ನಮ್ಮ ಆಲ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಸ್ ಕ್ರಿಕೆಟರ್ಸ್ ಟ್ರಸ್ಟ್ನ ಜಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಸೆಕ್ರೆಟರಿ ಮಿಸ್ಟರ್ ರವಿ ಅವರು ಇನ್ಮೇಲೆ ಅವರು ಕ್ಯಾಪ್ಟನ್ಸ್ ಓನರ್ಸ್ ಇಂಟ್ರೊಡ್ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಓವರ್ ಟು ರವಿ.
Thanks, Raghav. First of all, good afternoon. Ellargo welcome as well. Captains as well as the owners of ASL 8, right? So, to begin the proceedings, it's appropriate that we welcome, at the same time congratulate Lakshmi Kant, who is also one of our key sponsor as well as owner of the Chalukya team as well. Lakshmi, I would request you to please come here to receive your jersey. And while we're trying to give away jerseys to Lakshmi, who is the owner of Chalukya team, I would like to quickly give a brief about what's he all about. I don't think so he needs a request. He needs any kind of introduction, but still, as a routine, it's appropriate that we little talk about Lakshmi as well. So he's one of the dynamic entrepreneur, a businessman. He owns a film production entity, and he's ventured into multiple businesses as well, right? To talk a few about something called as Story, KKR Productions, and multiple other business ventures as well. Thank you, Lakshmi, for your continued support as well. Thanks, Lakshmi. Thanks so much. We look forward to your continued support as always. Thank you. All right. All right. So the next is I would request Ganga's team owner Nakshatra Manju to please come forward. I would request Anil Anna to please give away the jersey of Ganga's. To talk about Manju sir, a brief about Manju sir. Is one of the renowned manufacturers specializing in kids apparels as well as men's apparels. He's also associated with Nakshatra Cricket Club as well. Very recently, he won a Raj Cup, right? Chalnachitra Cup as well. He's been associated with cricket, and his continued support is always welcome to us. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you. Moving on, I would request Keshav Reddy sir to please come forward and receive your jersey. A quick note about Keshwarna is he owns a KSCA team called Ingrades Cricket Club as well as Jai Hind too, right? And it's a noteworthy mention here. Very recently, they clinched a championship in the KSCA third division, securing a well-deserved promotion in the second division as well. Congratulations, Keshwarna, and we look forward to continued support as well. Thank you so much. The next is, I would request Mr. Tejas sir, the owner of Rashtrakuta team, please to come forward. Currently, he is also the owner of Guru Channa Basvaya and Co. Elite Youth Sports Cultural Seva Trust. His firm is a reputable firm, specializes in the tax and consultancy services as well, based in the Thuruvekere district. And he represents the team RCB, and right now is associated with All Stars Rashtrakuta as well. We look forward to continued support, sir. Thank you so much. And the next captain, Vijayanagara Murli. Unfortunately, we are missing a owner of that particular team, Swastikarya. But still, I would like to request Girish sir to please come forward. He owns a shop, Sports to Health. He's been a continued supporter of ASL for many, many years right now. And Girish sir, thank you so much for all the contributions that you've been doing to us. And we look forward to continued support, sir. Thank you, Girish sir. Thank you. The next is another owner, Mr. Shivaswamy sir. Unfortunately, he is absent today for some other work. And I request Mr. Manjunath to receive on behalf of Shivaswamy sir. They own the RMS Technologies esteemed company, wherein they are well-versed in network solutions and security solutions, all the laptops, services, computers and stuff. So thank you, Manjunath. Thank you for your continued support. On that note, let's begin the auctions. I request all the captains also to please come forward and receive your jerseys quickly, please. To start with, Kadamba captain Navina, please. Please come forward and receive your jersey. And the next is Danu. I request you to please come forward and receive your Ganga's jersey as well. Give you a warm applause, guys, please. Mr. Dhanraj, the captain of Gangas. Thank you so much, Danu. And the next is All Stars Chalukya captain, Mr. Purna. Please request you to come forward and receive your jersey. Congratulations, Purna. And the next is Murli, the captain of All Stars Vijayanagara. Murli, request you to please come. A brilliant all-rounder, the captain of Vijayanagara team. Congratulations, Murli. All the best. And the next is All Stars Vaisala captain Sandeep, alias Sandy. A brilliant all-round performer. Congratulations, Sandy. All the best for the ASL 8. All right, the next up, Ashwath. I request All Stars Rashtrakuta captain Ashwath to please come forward and receive your jersey. Congratulations, Ashwath. This is second year in a row he is captaining Rashtrakuta team. And I wish you all the best for ASL 8, Ashok. Thank you so much. All right, guys. Now that we have introduced the captains as well as the owners, let's quickly begin our auctions. One more quick announcement. We're going to break after 1 hour. That is around 2:30, right? For the next 1 hour, we're going to have these auctions. Let's get started. Chandan, over to you.
We'll quickly pause for a few, maybe a couple of minutes, so that you can wear your jerseys and sit for the auction. You can please wear that for the auctions. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Let's settle down, please. Let's settle down quickly. Thank you so much. Okay, in all readiness for the auctions, All Stars League Season 8, I would like to call upon captain and the owner to just have a thought process or about the auction and ASL so far. I know there are a few captains who have been nominated this time. We would want to just hear from them for a minute or so. So I will invite the first team sitting beside me, which is All Stars Kadamba, Captain Naveen and owner Keshav Reddy.
Okay, first of all, thank you very much, All Stars Committee, for giving an opportunity for me, Raghav sir, Manjana, Ravi, Chandan, others in the committee. I would take this as a very good opportunity, and I'll do my best as a captain. So there's no planning as of now done. We're going to pick the team as and when they're going to come the players, and give 100% whatever we have the team, and play with a good game spirit.
Hi all. Hi everyone. Thank you for All Stars organizing team for giving an opportunity to play the tournament. And all the best for all the teams, I think. Thank you all.
Thank you.
Thank you. All the best for your auctions. And next up, I would like to call upon Ganga's team captain. I know your owner is not up, so you can come and have a word on behalf of that. Thank you.
ಸೊ ಎಲ್ರಿಗೂ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ASL ಸೀಸನ್ 8, ಸೊ 1ರಿಂದ 8 ಗಂಟೆ ಬಂದಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ಸೊ ಇದು 5ನೇ ವರ್ಷ ಸಕ್ಸಸ್ಫುಲಿ ಸೆಲೆಬ್ರೇಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾಯಿದ್ದೀವಿ, 5th ಆ್ಯನಿವರ್ಸರಿ. ಸೊ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಒಂದು ಜೋರಾದ ಚಪ್ಪಾಳೆ ಎಲ್ರಿಗೂ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ 5 ವರ್ಷ ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ ಮಾಡೋದು ಈಸಿ ಅಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ ಬಿಗ್ ಎಫರ್ಟ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಎವ್ರಿ ಒನ್. ಸೊ ಎಲ್ರಿಗೂ ಧನ್ಯವಾದ. ಸೊ ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಹೊಸ ಕ್ಯಾಪ್ಟನ್ಸ್ಗೆ, ಹೊಸ ಓನರ್ಸ್ಗೆ ವೆಲ್ಕಮ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ, ಸೊ ASL 8 ಸಕ್ಸಸ್ ಆಗಲಿ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳ್ಕೊತೀನಿ. ಸೊ ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ಫಾರ್ ಗಿವಿಂಗ್ ಎ ಆಪರ್ಚುನಿಟಿ. ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ಸ್ ಫಾರ್ ಎವ್ರಿ ಒನ್. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಮಂಜು ಸರ್ ಮಿಸ್ ಆಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಸೊ ಅವ್ರ ಬಿಹಾಫ್ ಕೂಡ ನಾನು ಎಲ್ರಿಗೂ ವೆಲ್ಕಮ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ. ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು.
Thank you, Danu, for your wonderful words. Next up, I would like to call upon All Stars Chalukya team captain and the owner, Captain Purna, along with his owner Lakshmikant Reddy.
Thank you so much for All Stars committee, all seniors members. Thank you for giving the opportunity one more season for captaincy, and thank you so much for owner Lakshmikant sir. And all the best for the 6 teams. Play well. All the best. Thank you.
ಆಲ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಸ್ ಲೀಗ್ 8 5 ಇಯರ್ಸ್ ಆಗಿದೆ. ದೊಡ್ಡ ಚಪ್ಪಾಳೆ ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ಹೊಡೆದಿದ್ದೇವೆ, ಬಟ್ ಮತ್ತೊಂದು ಸತಿ ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲೂ ಒಂದು ಮಾರ್ಕ್ ಇಲ್ಲದೆ 8 ಸೀಸನ್ವರೆಗೂ ಬಂದಿದ್ದಾನೆ. ರಿಯಲಿ ಸಿಕ್ಕಾಬಡೆ ಗ್ರೇಟ್ ಇದು. ಸೊ ಹೋಪ್ ನಮ್ಮ ಮೆಂಟರ್ ಸೀನಿಯರ್ಸ್ ಕಮಿಟಿ ಮೆಂಬರ್ಸ್ ಹೀಗೆ ಕಂಟಿನ್ಯೂ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಅಂತ ಅಂದ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಸೊ ಇದು ಆಲ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಸ್ ಇರೋ ತನಕ ನಮ್ದೆಲ್ಲರ ಸಪೋರ್ಟು ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಲೆಟ್ ದ ಬೆಸ್ಟ್ ಟೀಮ್ ವಿನ್. ಸೇಮ್ ಇದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ಕಂಟಿನ್ಯೂ ಮಾಡೋಣ ಜೋಶಲ್ಲಿ. ಸ್ಯಾಂಡಿ.
Thank you, Lakshmikant. Thank you, Purna. Next up, I would like to call upon All Stars Vijayanagara captain Murli. His owner is not around, so I would like to call upon Sports to Health owner Abhijit Rao to come up on the stage as well. Sorry, his father, so Girish Rao. Sorry for the confusion, sir. Girish Rao, please come up on the stage. Thank you.
Thank you everyone. Welcome to All Star 8. Again, ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರು 5 years ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದಿರಿ. Again, one more round of applause for 5 years. Welcome to everyone, all new captains, especially our owners. ಎಲ್ರಿಗೂ welcome, and let's play in the spirit of the game. That's all. Sorry, what?
Nothing said much. Thanks All Star committee to give me an opportunity to serve a part of this wonderful event. Okay, I'm happy a part of this event in coming years as well as. Thank you very much, and thanks. Good luck for all the 6 teams. Okay, enjoy the game, enjoy the play with the game, with the game spirit. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Thank you to Swastik Arya sir, who is not here on his behalf.
Thank you so much. Next up, I would like to call upon All Stars Hoysala team captain Sandeep and the owner Manju, RMS Technologies. Representative of RMS Technologies, Manju.
Good afternoon to all. First, I would like to congratulate all the team captains and owners, and special thanks to all the owners for the team. All the very best to all. Thank you.
ಎಲ್ರಿಗೂ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. ನಾವು ಸಕ್ಸಸ್ಫುಲ್ 5 ಇಯರ್ಸ್ನ ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ 8ನೇ ಸೀಸನನ್ನು ಈಗ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇವೆ. ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಸಹಕಾರ ನೀಡಿದ ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ತುಂಬ ಹೃದಯದ ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳನ್ನು ಅರ್ಪಿಸ್ತೇವೆ. ನಿಮ್ಮ ಎಲ್ಲರ ಸಹಕಾರದಿಂದ ನಾವು ಉತ್ತಮವಾದ ಟೂರ್ನಮೆಂಟ್ನ ಕಂಡಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇವೆ. ನಿಮ್ಮ ಸಹಕಾರ ಹೀಗೆ ಇರಲಿ. ಹಾಗೂ ವೆಲ್ಕಮ್ ನ್ಯೂ ಫ್ರಾಂಚೈಸಿ ಓನರ್ಸ್ ನಮ್ಮ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಹೊಸದಾಗಿ ಅಸೋಸಿಯೇಟ್ ಆಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ನಮ್ಮ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಜಾಯ್ನ್ ಆಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ತೇಜಸ್, ಕೇಶವ್ ಸರ್ ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಜೊತೆಗಿದ್ದರು. ಈ ಸರಿ ಸ್ವಸ್ತಿಕ್ ಆರ್ಯ ಹಾಗೂ ನಕ್ಷತ್ರ ಮಂಜು ಅವರು ಕೂಡ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಎಲ್ರಿಗೂ ತುಂಬ ಹೃದಯದ ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು ಹಾಗೂ ಹೃತ್ಪೂರ್ವಕ ಸುಸ್ವಾಗತವನ್ನು ಕೋರ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇನೆ. ನಾವು ಇಷ್ಟೆಲ್ಲ ಉತ್ತಮವಾದ ಕ್ರಿಕೆಟನ್ನು ಆಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ ಅಂದರೆ, ಸಕ್ಸಸ್ಫುಲ್ ಈವೆಂಟ್ಗಳನ್ನ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ ಅಂದರೆ ಅದು ಹೇಮಂತ್ ಸರ್ ಹಾಗೂ ವಿನೋದ್ ಸರ್ ಸಹಕಾರದಿಂದ. ಮೊದಲನೇ ಬಾರಿ ನಾವು ಫ್ಲಡ್ ಲೈಟ್ನ ಅರೇಂಜ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ, ಅದು ವಿನೋದ್ ಸರ್ ಹಾಗೂ ಹೇಮಂತ್ ಸರ್ದ ವಿಷನ್ ಅದು. ಅದನ್ನು ನಾವು ಸಕ್ಸಸ್ಫುಲ್ಲಾಗಿ ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಇಯರ್ ಕಂಡಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ, ಮುಂದೆ ಕೂಡ ಮಾಡೋ ಪ್ರಯತ್ನನ ಖಂಡಿತ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು.
Thank you, Manju sir. Next up, the sixth team, All Stars Rashtrakuta, the captain Ashwath, and the franchise owner Tejas sir.
ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಆಲ್ ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು. ಇದು ನಾನು ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ರಾಷ್ಟ್ರಕೂಟ ಟೀಮ್, ಈ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಸೀಸನ್ ಕ್ಯಾಪ್ಟನ್ ಆಗಿ ರಾಷ್ಟ್ರಕೂಟ ಟೀಮ್ನ ಮುನ್ನಡೆಸ್ಬೇಕಂತ ಡಿಸೈಡ್ ಆಗಿದೆ ಕ್ಯಾಪ್ಟನ್ ಆಗಿ. ಮತ್ತು ಎಲ್ಲ ಆರ್ಗನೈಸಿಂಗ್ ಕಮಿಟಿ ಮತ್ತು ಎಲ್ಲ ಕ್ಯಾಪ್ಟನ್ಸ್ ಮತ್ತು ಓನರ್ಸ್ಗೆ ಸ್ವಾಗತ.
ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ನನ್ನ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರಗಳು. ನಂದು ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಟೈಮಲ್ಲೇ ನಾನು ಆ್ಯಸ್ ಎ ಪ್ಲೇಯರ್ ಬರಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಆಸೆ ಪಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೆ. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಟೈಮಲ್ಲೇ ನಾನಿಬ್ಬರು 3 ಜನ ಸೀನಿಯರ್ಸು ಓನರ್ ಮಾಡಿಬಿಟ್ರು. ನನ್ನ ಆಸೆ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ನಿರಾಸೆ ಆಗೋಯ್ತು. ಇನ್ನೊಂದು, ಈ ಎಲ್ಲ ನನ್ನ ಆಲ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ ಸದಸ್ಯರಿಗೆ ನನ್ನ ತುಂಬ ಹೃದಯ ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು. ನಮ್ಮಂಥವ್ರು ಕರೆದ ಆಪರ್ಚುನಿಟಿ ಕೊಡ್ತಾಯಿದ್ದೀರಿ. ಇನ್ನೂ ಈ ಆಪರ್ಚುನಿಟೀಸ್ ಕೊಡುವಂಥ ಮನೋಭಾವ ನಿಮಗಿರೋದು ಇನ್ನೂ ದೊಡ್ಡದಾಗಿ ಬೆಳೀಲಿ. ಇನ್ನೂ ಈ ಥರ ಸೀಸನ್ಸು 150 ಅಲ್ಲ 200 ತಗೊಂಡು ದಾಂಟ್ಲಿ. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ತನಕ ನಮ್ಮ ಅಳಿಲ್ ಸೇವೆ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವು ಸದಾ ಸಿದ್ಧ ಇರ್ತೀವಿ. ದಯಮಾಡಿ ನವೀನ್ ಸರ್ ಹೇಳ್ದಂಗೆ ಆರ್ ಟೀಮ್ಗೂ ಶುಭಾಶಯ. ನಮ್ಮ ಸ್ಪೋರ್ಟ್ಸ್ನ ಇನ್ನು ಗುಡ್ ಮೋಡಲ್ಲಿ ಆಡೋಣ ಅಂತ ಅವ್ರು ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಹೇಳ್ಬಿಟ್ರು. ಅದನ್ನು ನಾವು ಕಂಟಿನ್ಯೂ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗೋಣ. ಈ ಸೀಸನ್ ಸಕ್ಸಸ್ ಆಗಲಿ, ಇನ್ನೂ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ನಡೀಲಿ. ಮತ್ತು ಹೇಮಂತ್ ಸರ್, ವಿನೋದ್ ಸರ್ನ ನಾವು ಮಿಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊತೀವಿ. ಯಾಕೆಂದರೆ ನಮಗೋಸ್ಕರ ತುರುವೇಕೆರೆ ತನಕ ಬಂದು ಆಡಿದಂಥ ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿಗಳು ಅವರು. ನಮಗೋಸ್ಕರ ಇನ್ನೂ ನಾನು ಅವ್ರ ಹತ್ರ ಮಾತಾಡ್ತಾಯಿದ್ರೆ ಮೈ ಜುಮ್ ಅಂತ ಇದೆ, ಸತ್ಯ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. ನಮಗೆ ಆಟನ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ದಿಕ್ಕನ್ನ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಮಾಡಿದಂಥ ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿಗಳು ಅವರು. ಅವ್ರ ಹೆಸರಲ್ಲಿ ನಡೀತಾ ಇರೋದು, ಅವ್ರ ಅಂಡರ್ ನಡೀತಾ ಇರೋದು ಟೀಮ್ಗೆ ನಾನು ಒಂದು ಪಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿದ್ದೀನಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಳಕ್ಕೆ ಭಾಳ ಸಂತೋಷ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು ಈ ಥರ ಸೀಸನ್ಸ್ ಇನ್ನು ಮುಂದೆ ನಡೀಲಿ, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಸೇವೆ ಸದಾ ಸಿದ್ಧ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು.
Thank you so much for the wonderful words, sir. Now I think we are all in readiness for the bidding process to start off. So I'll hand over to Bhuvi to commence.
Check. Hello everyone and welcome to the auction. We'll be beginning in the next few seconds. We'll be starting off with the picking of the token. We have player number 30, the allotted number 30. If we could please have the slide on the screen. 30. We have the first player of this season's auction, Jai Kumar, with a bowling stat of 21 wickets with an economy rate of 8.74 and a batting stat of 859 runs for 63 innings. He's an all-rounder and the bidding will begin now. All those who are interested in the current player displayed, please. Also, another information from the auctioning side is that all the increments of the bidding will be in the terms of 5,000 plus. So once you're bidding and whenever you raise your card, it goes 5,000 plus 5,000 plus 5,000. And once it exceeds the amount of 1 lakh, it starts to increment from 10,000 onwards. Yes, I hope all the captains and owners have understood the current terms, and this is what we're going to be proceeding with. All those who wish to bid, please do raise your cards. All those who wish to bid for Jai Kumar, please raise your cards. We have Chalukya with the first opening bid at 5,000, at 10,000. We have the opening bid from Chalukya at 10,000. Any further interest from any other team? Any further interest? We have 15 from Kadamba. We have the current bid at 15 from Kadamba. Any further interest for Jai Kumar from any other team? Any further interest? 15 from Kadamba going once. 15 from Kadamba going twice. And sold. Jai Kumar to Kadamba for 15,000 is the first bid of our auction. Raise ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ base price ಅಲ್ಲಿ call ಮಾಡೋದು first. Base price ಅಲ್ಲಿ first opening bid ಬರೋದೇ base price. Correct ಆಗಿದೆ. We have player number 12 up next. Player number 12. Please have that's on the board. We have Pawan BC, again an all-rounder with a bowling stat of 10 wickets for 8 innings and an economy of 8.87 and also a strike rate of 81. So all-rounder Pawan BC, the floor is open. We have the first bid from Chalukya at 10, the base price called at 10. From Chalukya, the first bid is from Chalukya at 10. Are there any further interests? Chalukya's 10 going once, going twice, and sold. Pawan BC to Chalukya for 10. We have player number 37. Player number 37. Satish Shalke at an all-rounder again with a total matches of 294 that clearly estimates how well the player is experienced. The floor is open to the bids. 50. We have 50 from Kadamba as the opening bid, 55 from Rashtrakuta and 60 from Chalukya. The current bid stands at 60. 1 lakh from Kadamba. 1,10,000 from Rashtrakuta. We stand at 1,10,000, 1,20,000, 1,30,000 and 1,40,000 from Kadamba. 1,50,000 from Rashtrakuta. 1,60,000 from Chalukya. The bid stands at 160 from Chalukya. 170 from Rashtrakuta. The bid stands at 170, 1.70. We have Gangas at 180 and Chalukya at 190. 2 lakhs from Rashtrakuta. 2 lakhs from Rashtrakuta. We have 2 lakhs from Rashtrakuta, 2.10 from Kadamba, and 220 from Rashtrakuta again. It's a very fierce bidding for Satish Shalke. We have 230 and 240 from Gangas. The current bid stands at 2,30,000, 2,30,000, 2,40,000 from Kadamba. 250 from Kadamba. 250 from Kadamba. The bid stands at 260 from Rashtrakuta. 260 from Rashtrakuta. 270 from Kadamba. 270 from Kadamba. The bid stands at 270. 2,70,000 is the current highest bid from Kadamba for Satish Shalke. 2,70,000 going once. Any further interest? 2,70,000 going twice. 2,70,000 sold to Kadamba. Satish Shalke to Kadamba for 2,70,000. Up next we have player number 34, token number 34. We could please have his slide on the screen. Seven, 2 lakh 70. Kadamba. We have Santu, all-rounder again, with innings of 65 and a total of 1,052 runs that clearly estimates the player's excellent batting skills. The floor is open to the bidding. All those interested. We have the opening bid from Rashtrakuta at 10 and 15 from Chalukya. 150. 1,50,000. 1,50,000 is a 1,60,000 from Chalukya. 1,70,000 from Rashtrakuta. 1,80,000 from Chalukya. 190 from Rashtrakuta and 2 from Chalukya. 210 from Rashtrakuta. 220 from Chalukya. 230 from Rashtrakuta. 240 from Chalukya. 250 from Rashtrakuta. 260 from Chalukya. 270 from Rashtrakuta. The bid stands at 270. 2,70,000. The bid stands at 2,70,000. 2,80,000 from Chalukya. 2,90,000 from Rashtrakuta. 3 lakh from Chalukya. The bid stands at 3 lakhs. And we have Rashtrakuta again with the bid at 310. The bid stands at 310 from Rashtrakuta. Bid stands at 310. 310 is the current standing bid. 320. 330 from Rashtrakuta. 340 from Chalukya. 350 from Rashtrakuta. 350, the bid stands at 350 from Rashtrakuta. 350. 350, any further interest? Any further interest at 350? 350 going once. 350 from Rashtrakuta going twice. And sold. Santu to Rashtrakuta at 3,50,000. We have player number 57, Chris, again an all-rounder with a bowling stats of 20 innings for 7 wickets and an economy of 8.56. The bidding is open for Chris. All those interested? All those interested for Chris. We have Hoysala starting with the bid at base 10. Hoysala starting with the bid at 10, the base price at 10. Any further interest? Any further interest at 10? 10 going once. 10 from Hoysala going twice. And sold. Chris to Hoysala for 10,000. We have player number 6. Player number 6, we have Nitin, batsman, wicketkeeper, with an innings of 93 for a total of 1,101 runs. A strike rate, an impressive strike rate of 122.47. The bidding is open for Nitin. All those interested. We have Ganga's opening at 10,000, 15 from Hoysala, 15 from Hoysala, 20 from Ganga's, 20 from Ganga's, 25 from Hoysala, 25, 30 from Ganga's, 35 from Hoysala, 40 from Ganga's, 45 from Hoysala, 50 from Ganga's, 55 from Hoysala. The bid stands at 55 from Hoysala, 60 from Ganga's. The bid stands at 60, 60, 60, and we have 65 from Hoysala, 70 from Ganga's, 75 from Hoysala. The bid stands at 75, 75 for Nitin, 75, 80 from Ganga's, 80, 85 from Hoysala. We have 90 from Kadamba, 95 from Hoysala again. The bid stands at 95,000, 95,000, 95 for Nitin from Hoysala. The bid stands at 95,000. 95,000. Any further interest? Any further interest? At 95,000 from Hoysala. We have 1 lakh from Kadamba. 1 lakh from Kadamba. 110 from Hoysala. 110 from Hoysala. 1 lakh increments of 10. So 1,10,000 from Hoysala. The bid stands at 1,10,000 from Hoysala. 1,10,000. Bid stands at 110. Going once. 1,10,000 from Hoysala. Going twice. Are there any further interests? And sold. 1,10,000 to Hoysala. We have player number 3. Player number 3, Vicky. Batsman, wicketkeeper again, with a total strike rate of 111.2 and a stunning 26 stumpings for 98 innings. We have Vicky. The floor is open for bidding. We have open from Gangas, 10, 15 from Chalukya, 20 from Rashtrakuta, 25 from Chalukya, 30 from Gangas. 1 lakh from Gangas. 2 lakhs from Hoysala. The bid stands at 2 lakhs. 2,10,000 from Gangas. The bid stands at 2,10,000. 215 from Hoysala. The bid stands at 215 from Hoysala. 215. The bid stands at 215 from Hoysala. 260. 260 from Gangas. 270 from Hoysala. 270 from Hoysala. 280 from Gangas. 290 from Hoysala. 290 from Hoysala. 3 lakhs from Gangas. 310 from Hoysala. 310 from Hoysala. The bid stands at 310 from Hoysala. Are there any further interests? 310 from Hoysala. 320 from Gangas. 330 from Hoysala. 330 from Hoysala. The bid stands at 330 from Hoysala. 330. 3,30,000. Are there any further interests? Are there any further interests? 3,30,000. Going once. 3,30,000 going twice. Any further interest? And sold. 3,30,000 to Hoysala. Player number 45. We have player number 45. We have Girish, an all-rounder again, with a total of 26 innings and 7,546 runs, with an impressive strike rate of 167. The bidding is open for Girish, all-rounder. We have 10 from Gangas, the opening bid, 15 from Chalukya, 20 from Rashtrakuta, 20 from Rashtrakuta. We have 25 from Gangas, 30 from Chalukya, 40 from Rashtrakuta, 45 from Hoysala, and 50 from Kadamba. 2 lakhs from Hoysala. We have 2,10,000 from Chalukya, 220 from Gangas, 220, 230 from Chalukya. The bid stands at 230, 240 from 250, 2,50,000, 2,60,000 from Gangas, 2,60,000 from Gangas. The bid stands at 260, 270 from Vijayanagara, 270. The bid stands at 270, 280 from Gangas, 290 from Chalukya, 290. The bid stands at 2,90,000. 310 from Gangas, 310. The bid stands at 310. The bid stands at 3,10,000. The bid stands at 3,10,000. Any further interest? Any further interest at 3,10,000? 3,20,000. 3,20,000 from Vijayanagara. 3,20,000 from Vijayanagara. 3,20,000 from Vijayanagara. 3,20,000 from Vijayanagara going once. Are there any further interests? 3,20,000 from Vijayanagara going twice. And sold. 3,20,000 to Vijayanagara. We have player number 38. Player number 38. Shivu, an all-rounder again with an impressive 13 wickets for 21 innings. The bidding is open. Then we have 10 from Chalukya. 10 from Chalukya. 10 from Chalukya. 10 from Chalukya. Any further interest? Any further interest? Going once, going twice, and sold. Sold at 10,000 to Chalukya. Chalukya. Player number 29. Player number 29. Ravindra Babu, who's an all-rounder again, with an impressive bowling economy of 7.69 and 58 wickets. We have the first bid from Chalukya, followed by Hoysala at 15. 20 from Chalukya. 20 from Chalukya. 25 from Hoysala. 50 from Gangas. 50 from Gangas. 55 from Hoysala. 60 from Gangas. 60 from Ganga. We stand at 60, 65 from Chalukyas. 70 from Gangas, 75 from Chalukya. The bid stands at 75 from Chalukya. The bid stands at 75 from Chalukya. The bid currently stands at 75 from Chalukya. 80 from Gangas. 80, 85 from Chalukya. 85 from Chalukya. 85. Are there any further interests? 85 going once. 85 from Chalukya going twice. 85. We have 90 from Vijayanagara. 90 from Vijayanagara. 90 from Vijayanagara. 95 from Chalukya. 95 from Chalukya. 95. 1 lakh from Vijayanagara. 1 lakh 10 from Chalukya. The bid stands at 1 lakh 10,000. 1 lakh 10,000 from Chalukya. The bid currently stands at 1 lakh 10,000 from Chalukya. 1 lakh 10,000. 1 lakh 10,000 going once. 1 lakh 10,000 going twice. Are there any further interests? At 1 lakh 10,000 from Chalukya. Sold. 1 lakh 10,000 to Chalukya.
Thank you, Bhuvi. I'll take over for a brief moment. So let's go with the next player. Player number 17. Here we go. A tremendous all-rounder, I would say. Last year, he played a key role opening, and his stats will say that, okay, what a prolific all-rounder this person is. Manju BT, express from Kunigal. So that is Kunigal Kudure, that's his name. Actually, he's known for that. Let's start with the bidding process. So we have 50, 55, 1 lakh, okay. You said 1? 1 lakh, okay. 1 lakh 50 from Hoysala, 160 from Kadamba, 170 from Gangas, 180 from Hoysala, 2 lakhs from Hoysala, 210 from Gangas, 210 from Gangas, prolific all-rounder, 220 from Hoysala, 230 from Gangas, 250 from Hoysala, 260 from Gangas. The bid stands at 260 from Gangas, 270 from Hoysala, 280 from Gangas, 270 from Gangas, a terrific all-rounder. He's proved his mettle in the last season. I think he has done tremendously well for Team Gangas. I think they're trying to retain the player with the name Gangas. 270, 280, 290, 290 from Gangas again. 290, any other bids in the room? 290, it stands 3 lakh, 310, 310 with Gangas. 3 lakh 10,000. Any other bids for the terrific all-rounder? 3,10,000, 320, 330, 330 with Gangas again, 340, 350. There's a good fight between Gangas and Kadamba. 350 with Gangas. The bid stand at 350 with Gangas for a terrific all-rounder Vasant. Any other bids in the room for the terrific all-rounder Vasant? 3,50,000. 3,50,000 going once. 3,50,000 going twice. If no further bids, the player will be sold to Team Gangas at 350. Let's move on to the next player. 3,50,000 to Team Gangas. Player number 11. Okay, Prashant KM, again a very good all-rounder. He started with fast bowling, then turned into an off-spinner. Kunigal turf wicket actually demands to bowl spin, leg spin, off spin. He's an all-rounder. So he brings a lot onto the table in terms of bowling and batting. Let's see who is going to bid for the player. Okay, we have the opening bid with 10 with Gangas, 15. I'm sorry, 15 with Hoysala, 15,000, 20,000 with Rashtrakuta, 25 with Gangas, 25,000. All Stars Gangas 25,000, 30,000 with Rashtrakuta, 50,000 with Gangas, All Stars Gangas 50,000 for the player, very good all-rounder Prashant KM. Any further bids in the room? 50,000. The bid stands at 50,000 with Gangas. Going once. 55,000 with Vijayanagara. 55,000 for Prashant KM with Vijayanagara. Any further bids? 60,000 with Gangas. 65 with Vijayanagara. 65,000 for Vijayanagara. 70,000 with Gangas. 75 with Vijayanagara. Any further bids in the room? 75,000 for a prolific all-rounder Prashant KM. 80,000 with Gangas. 85,000 with Vijayanagara. There's a good battle between Vijayanagara and Gangas. 85,000 with Vijayanagara. The bid stands with 85. 90,000 with Hoysala. Team Hoysala pitching in with 90,000. The bid stands at 90,000 for the all-rounder Prashant KM. Going once. 95,000. 95,000 from Vijayanagara. 95,000. 1 lakh. 1 lakh from Hoysala. Any further bids in the room for Prashant KM? Seems to be a rally between Gangas and Vijayanagara. Now it's turned into Hoysala and Vijayanagara. The bid stands with Hoysala at 1 lakh. Going once. 1,10,000 with Vijayanagara. 1,10,000. Any further bids for the player? Anyone interested? 1,20,000 with Hoysala. 1,20,000 with Hoysala. Any further bids in the room? 1,20,000 with Hoysala. Going once. 1,20,000 with Hoysala. Going twice. 1,20,000 players sold to Team Hoysala. Prashant KM sold to All Stars Hoysala at 1,20,000. 1,20,000 sold to Hoysala. Let's move to the next player. Player number 27. Okay, I think it's a rush with the all-rounders. There is a queue between the all-rounders. I think one of the key players, I think in the first season that he has played for All Stars, he won the Emerging Player Award. So again, he has become one of the key players where he is contributing with whichever teams that he is playing. Mad Max has been winners, and again Eagles also has contributed really well. Across the leagues, I think he is one of the known players who is a terrific all-rounder. Let's start with the bidding for the player Kishore. Chalukya with 10. Chalukya with 10,000. 20,000. Sorry, I'm going with 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 1 lakh. Thank you. Thank you, Rashtrakuta, for 1 lakh. 2 lakhs, 2 lakh 10, 2 lakh 20, 2 lakh 20, 2 lakh 30 with Rashtrakuta. 230, 240, 240, 250, 250, 250 or 250, okay. 260, 270, 280, 280, 290 with Gangas, 290 with Gangas. Any further bids? 3 lakhs. 3 lakhs with Kadamba. 310 with Gangas. 320. 320 with Rashtrakuta. 330 with Kadamba. 340 with Gangas. 350 with Kadambas. 360 with Gangas. 360. 360. The bid stands at 360 with Gangas. 370 with Kadambas. 380 with Gangas. 380. The bid stands at 380. Currently, I think this is the highest bid so far during the day. Kishore, the prolific all-rounder, staying with Gangas. 390 with Kadamba. 4 lakhs. 4 lakhs. First player to touch 4 lakh mark in the auctions today. ISL 8. Gangas trying to retain the team. So 410 with Kadamba. 4 lakh 10,000. Any further bids in the room? Brilliant player, brilliant all-rounder, brings a lot onto the table, be it bat, ball or bowling, fielding, anything. Is a terrific all-rounder. Any further bids? 4 lakh 10,000 with Kadamba. 4 lakh 20 with Gangas. 4 lakh 20 with Gangas. Any further bids in the room? 4 lakh 20 with Gangas. 430 with Kadamba. 440 with Gangas. 440. 440. Any other bidders in the room? 440 with Gangas. Going once. 440. 450 with Chalukya. 450 with Chalukya. 460 with Gangas. 460. 460 for a terrific all-rounder. Kishore. 460 with Gangas. Going once. 4,60,000 with Gangas. Going twice. Last call for the player. 4,60,000. If no further bids, 4,70,000 with Kadamba. 4,70,000 with Kadamba. Going once. 4,70,000. Any further bids? Any further bids for the player? 4,70,000 with Gangas. 4,80,000 with Gangas. 4,80,000 with Gangas. 4,80,000 going once with Gangas. 4,80,000 with Gangas going once. 4,80,000. Okay, 4,90,000 with Kadambas. 4,90,000. 4,90,000 with Kadamba going once. 4,90,000 with Kadambas for Kishore going twice. Player sold to Kadamba at 4,90,000. Highest bid so far in the bidding today. 4,90,000 for Kishore. That's their headache, sir. Okay, let's go with the next player, please. Player number 6. Player number 6. Okay, player number 9. Sorry. Okay, Anand. Anand HG is a very good bowler. He bats a little bit, but he is prolifically known for his bowling. Anand HG, his key team is like, the home team is K11. I think he's played a lot of matches for All Stars too at some point in time. So all the captains would definitely be knowing about his stats. Let's see who is going to bid for the player. Anand HG. Anand, any opening bids? Any person would want to go for Anand? Any bids for the player? Anand. Anand HG. If no bids, then we'll have to move with the different player. Okay, here we have a bid at 10,000 with Hoysala. 10,000 for Anand Hoysala. Any further bids? Any further bids in the room? If no interest, okay, going once. Going, okay, here we have a bid. It's 15,000 with All Stars Vijayanagara. 15,000 for Anand. All Stars Vijayanagara. 15,000. Any further bids in the room, please? No further bids. Then I'll go once for All Stars Vijayanagara at 15,000. Going twice for player Anand HG with Vijayanagara at 15,000. Player sold. Sorry, you were late. $15,000. Let's go with the next player. Player number 55. Okay, It's his first season, I would say, with All Stars, but he is not a unknown player with most of them here. They're playing RCB League. They had a T20 league and a 50 overs league. Most of our captains have been a part of that. I think they would have seen the person. And the stats also speaks volumes about the batting and the bowling performances of this player, Hemant. Let's see who's going to bid for the player, Hemant. Naveen, which is Kadamba team, at 10,000. 15,000 with Rashtrakuta. 15,000 with Rashtrakuta. 20,000, 25,000 with Rashtrakuta. 25,000 Rashtrakuta. 30,000 Kadamba. 35 with Rashtrakuta. 35,000 with Rashtrakuta. Any further bids? 35,000 with Rashtrakuta. 40,000 with Kadamba. 45 with Rashtrakuta. 45,000 with Rashtrakuta. 50,000 with Hoysala. Do you have the funds? 55 with Rashtrakuta. 55 with Rashtrakuta. 60 with Kadamba. 60, 60, 65. 65 with Rashtrakuta. 65,000 for player Hemant. Doctor playing his first season of All Stars League. 65. Rashtrakuta team. Going once. 70, 75. 75 back to Rashtrakuta. 75,000. The bid stands at 75,000 with Rashtrakuta. 80,000 with Vijayanagara. 80,000 with Vijayanagara. 85,000 with Rashtrakuta. 85,000 with Rashtrakuta. 90,000 with Vijayanagara. 90,000. Player Hemant. 90,000 with Vijayanagara. Good battle between Rashtrakuta and Vijayanagara so far for the player. 90,000. The bid stands at 90,000. Going once for All Stars Vijayanagara. Going twice. Going twice. If no further bids, the player will be sold at 90,000 to All Stars Vijayanagara. Hemant sold to All Stars Vijayanagara at 90,000. Let's move with the next player. Player number 51. Player number 51. Okay, Santu. Again, this is a player who is going to play the All-Stars League for the first time. But however, he is not new to the game. You can see the stats over there, which has been displayed with the batting stats of 28 matches, 13 innings, 73 runs, 8.11 average, strike rate 89. And then his bowling stats, best figures of 5 of 12 at an economy of 7.95. Seems to be a good bowler with the T20 stats. Let's see if someone is interested in the room to go ahead and bid for the player. Player Santu, home team K11. Any bids for the player? Player number 51. Any opening bid? If no one is interested, please let us know. Thank you. Thank you, Hoysala. The player has opened with the bid 10,000. 10,000 for Hoysala. The bid stands at 10,000 with Hoysala. Any further bids for the player? Santu. Going once. Going once. Going twice. At 10,000 for Santu. Player sold to All Stars Hoysala. Santu. Let's move with the next player. Player number 60. 60. Player number 60. Prem. From the film fraternity. I think Lakshmi Anna would be knowing well about this person. The stats is not showing too much because he's played the minimum number of matches. But however, we would not be able to just go by the stats because they might be a good player as well in the making. Okay, there's a opening bid with Chalukya, opening at 10,000. 10,000 for Prem. Opening bid 10,000. Any further bids in the room? Any further bids in the room, please? Player Prem going once with Chalukya. The bid stands at 10,000 with Chalukya. 15,000 with Hoysala. 15,000 with Hoysala. 20,000 with Chalukya. 20,000 with Chalukya. 25,000 with Hoysala. 25,000 with Hoysala. 30,000 with Chalukya. 30,000 with Chalukya. 30,000 with Chalukya. 30,000 with Chalukya Prem from the film fraternity. The bid stands at 30,000 with Chalukya. Going once. The bid stands at 30,000 for Chalukya. Going twice. If no further bids, closing 35,000 for Vijayanagara. 35,000 for Vijayanagara. The bid stands at 35,000 for Vijayanagara. Going once. The bid stands at 35,000 for Vijayanagara. Going twice. If no further bids, okay, there is a bid. 40,000. 40,000 for Chalukya. 40,000. The bid stands at 40,000 for Chalukya. For Prem, who is playing the league for the first time. Any further bids in the room, please? 45,000. 45,000 from Vijayanagara. 45,000 from Vijayanagara. Any further bids in the room? 45,000. 50,000 from Chalukya. 50,000 from Chalukya. For Prem from the film fraternity, playing the league for the first time. Any further bids in the room, please? All Stars Chalukya. Okay, the bid stands at 50. Going once. The bid stands at 50. Going twice. 55,000 with Vijayanagara. 60,000 from Gangas. 60,000 from Gangas. Any further bids in the room, please? 65,000 from Chalukya. 65,000 from Chalukya. 65,000 for player Prem, who is playing the league for the first time. Seems to be a good player. 65,000. Very good all-rounder. 70,000. 70,000 from Vijayanagara. 80,000. 75,000. 75,000 from Chalukya. The bid stands at 75,000 from Chalukya. Any further bids in the room? Seems to be a prolific all-rounder. The person who is bidding seems to have played a lot of games together. Lakshmikant Reddy. 75,000 with Chalukya. Going once. 80,000 with Vijayanagara. 80,000 with Vijayanagara. 80,000 with Vijayanagara. Any further bids in the room, please? For player Prem. Player number 60. 80,000 with Vijayanagara. Any further bids? Okay, if no further bids, calling once, twice. If no further bids, I'm selling the player to Vijayanagara. Player sold to Vijayanagara at 80,000. Here we go with the next player. Okay, let's display the balance once, please, with the teams. Balance amounts. Okay, for Team Hoysala, they have picked 6 players and they have a purse of 70,000 left. 70,000 left. They have already used out 9,30,000. And Team Gangas, they have picked only 1 player so far, and they've used a purse of 3,50,000 and pending with 6,50,000 purse. Chalukya has picked 3 players and have a purse of 8,70,000. And Team Rashtrakuta has picked 1 player so far and has a purse of 6,50,000. And Team Vijayanagara has picked 4 players and has a purse of 6,95,000. ಯಾವ್ದು ಚಾಲುಕ್ಯದ ಹೇಳ ಎಲ್ಲಾರ್ದುನಾ Kadamba, can you just scroll little bit? Right side, yes. Kadamba has picked 3 players so far and used a purse. Okay, they are pending with 2,25,000. 2,25,000 so far. Hope everyone is clear with their purse. Any doubts, any clarifications anyone has? Okay, if everything is clarified, I think we can move ahead with the bidding process. Player number 23, next in auction. Next up, player number 23. Player number 23, it's myself, Chandan. 50,000 from Hoysala. That's the maximum I think they can bid. Sir, 1 lakh from Chalukya. 1,50,000 from Gangas. 1,50,000 from Gangas for player Chandan. 1,60,000. 1,60,000 from Chalukya. 1,70,000 from Gangas. 2 lakhs. 2 lakhs from Rashtrakuta. 210 from Gangas. 2,10,000 from Gangas. 220 from Chalukya. 2,20,000 from Chalukyas. 220, 230, 240 from Rashtrakuta. 240 from Rashtrakuta. 240. 3 lakhs. 3 lakhs from Vijayanagara. 3 lakhs from Team Vijayanagara. 310 from Gangas. 3,10,000 from Team Gangas. 3,10,000. 3,20,000 from Rashtrakuta. 3,20,000. Any further bids for the player Chandan? Player number 23, 3,20,000. Staying with Rashtrakuta, going once. 3,30,000 for Chalukya. 3,40,000 for Rashtrakuta. 3,50,000 from Chalukya. 3,50,000. 3,50,000. 8.5. 360. 360 with Rashtrakuta. 360. 360 with 370 Chalukya. 3,70,000 with Chalukya. 3,80,000 with Rashtrakuta. 3,90,000 with Chalukya. 3,90,000 with Chalukya. 4 lakhs. 4 lakhs with Rashtrakuta. 4 lakhs. Any further bids in the room? 4 lakhs. 4,10,000 with Chalukya. 4,10,000 with Chalukya. 4,10,000 with Chalukya going once. 4,20,000. 4,20,000 with Rashtrakuta. 4,20,000 with Rashtrakuta. 4,20,000 with Rashtrakuta. 4,20,000 with Rashtrakuta. 4,20,000. Any further bids? 4,20,000 going once. 4,30,000. 4,30,000 with Gangas. 4,30,000 with Gangas going once. 4,40,000 with Rashtrakuta. 4,40,000 with Rashtrakuta going once. 4,40,000 with Rashtrakuta going twice. 4,40,000. 4,50,000. 4,50,000. 4,50,000 with Chalukya. 4,50,000 with Chalukya. 4,50,000 with Chalukya going once. 4,60,000 with Gangas. 4,60,000 with Gangas going once. 4,60,000 with Gangas going twice. If no further bids, 4,70,000. 4,70,000 with Chalukya. 4,70,000 with Chalukya. 4,70,000 with Chalukya going once. 4,70,000 with Chalukya going twice. 4,70,000. 4,80,000 with Gangas. 4,80,000 with Gangas. 4,80,000 with Gangas going once. 4,80,000 with Gangas going twice. 4,80,000 with Gangas. Any further bids? Okay. 4,90,000 with Chalukya. 4,90,000 with Chalukya. 4,90,000 with Chalukya going once. 5 lakhs. 5 lakhs. 5 lakhs. First person to get 5 lakhs in the auctions today. So, All Stars Gangas. 5 lakhs. 5 lakhs going once. Player number 23, 5 lakhs going twice with All Stars Gangas. Any further bids? Any further bids before we close out? The player is sold to Team Gangas at 5 lakhs. Let's move ahead with the next player. 5 lakhs. Player number 43. Player number 43. Post this player, we'll break for a brief moment. So this will be the bidding for player number 43. It's Yogi from K11. Seems to be a very good all-rounder. Stats doesn't show whether he's a fast bowler or a spinner, so I'm really sorry not be able to tell that. Spinner, okay. Leg spinner. He seems to be a leg spinner with a best figures of 5 for 23 in a T20 game. And economy at 7.23. So seems to be a very good bowler come batsman too, at a strike rate of 115.09 with 430s and 250s. Any bids in the room for the player? Any bids in the room for the player? Yogi. Yogi from K11, home team, 10,000, 15,000, 15,000, 15,000. The bid stands at 15,000 with Hoysala. The bid stands at 15,000 for Hoysala. 15,000. 15,000 for player Yogi. 20,000. 20,000 with Kadamba. 20,000 with Kadamba. 25,000 with Hoysala. 25,000 with Hoysala. 30,000 with Rashtrakuta. 30,000 with Rashtrakuta. Player Yogi seems to be a very good all-rounder and seems to be having the goods to deliver in tough wicket at Kunigal with a spinning track, I suppose, most of the times. At 30,000, Yogi at 30,000, 35,000, 35,000, 35,000 with Kadamba. Both the same amount. If you are going extra, then I'll go at 40. You have 40,000 to bid? Okay, 40,000. No. Saying you don't have 40. Okay. 40,000. 40,000 with Hoysala. 40,000 with Hoysala. Any further bids in the room? Any further bids in the room for Yogi? K11. Team from any further bids? If no further bids, I'm going with once with Hoysala. Once with Hoysala. Going twice. 40,000 for player Yogi. Player sold to team Hoysala at 40,000. Let's break for a brief moment. We'll get back. Thank you so much. We'll resume in 20 minutes. So we'll pause here and we'll resume in 20 minutes. Thank you so much.
check, hello 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 check.
ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾ? ಆನ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾ? ಕ್ಯಾಪ್ಟನ್ಸ್, ಓನರ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಸೆಟ್ಲ್ ಆಗಿ ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು ಪ್ಲೀಸ್ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ 1 ನಿಮಿಷದಲ್ಲಿ ಶುರು ಮಾಡುವ ಆಕ್ಷನ್ಸ್ನ. ನಾವು ರೂಮ್ ಬಿಟ್ಕೊಡ್ಬೇಕಾಗತ್ತೆ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಹೊತ್ತರಲ್ಲಿ. ಇನ್ನು 40 ಜನ ಆಕ್ಷನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು ನಾವು. ಸಂಡೇ ಸೆಟಲ್ ಡೌನ್ ಆಗಿ ಪ್ಲೀಸ್. ಪೂರ್ಣ ಕೂತ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಸಂಡೇ ಕೂತ್ಕೊಂತೀನಿ ಅಲ್ಲ. ನವೀನ್, ಅಣ್ಣ, ಉವಿ, ಪ್ಲೀಸ್ ಕಮ್ ಓವರ್.
Let's check. Let's check. Hello. Let's check.
Hello, 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 check.
Check, check.
Hello, 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 check.
We will be resuming with the auction. Are back in their seats, ready to go. Check, 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 check. So we will be continuing with the auction, and we have player number 52. 52. Sagar Gururaj, all-rounder, with a batting strike rate of 90.67 and a total of 1,467 runs. The floor is open for bidding. The floor is open for bidding. Chalukya at 10, 15 from Kadamba, 15 from Kadamba, 20 from Chalukya, 20 from Chalukya, 20 from Chalukya, 20 from Chalukya. Any further interest? 20 from Chalukya going once, 20 from Chalukya going twice, 20 from Chalukya, final call, 25 from Kadamba, 25 from Kadamba, 25 from Kadamba. The bid stands at 25 from Kadamba. Any further interest? 30 from Chalukya, 30. The bid stands at 30 from Chalukya, 30. Any further interest? 30 going once, 30 going twice. Last call, sold. 30,000 sold to Chalukya. We have player number 20. Player number 20. Akash Padnakar, all-rounder from Bangalore Spartans. He has a strike rate of 66 with 51 runs for 8 innings. The bidding is open. The bidding is open. We have 10 from Vijayanagara. 10 from Vijayanagara. The bidding stands at 10,000 from Vijayanagara. 10,000 from Vijayanagara. 10,000. 15 from Kadamba. The bid is at 15 from Kadamba. 15 from Kadamba. 20 from Vijayanagara. 20 from Vijayanagara. 20 from Vijayanagara. Are there any further interest? 20 from Vijayanagara. 20 going once. 20 going twice. And sold to Vijayanagara for 20,000. We have player number 18. Player number 18, Anil from All Stars. He is a bowler with an economy of 7.64 and 20 wickets for 22 innings. The bidding is open. The bidding is open. We have Gangas at 10. 10 from Gangas. 10 from Gangas. The bid stands at 10 from Gangas. 10 from Gangas going once. Are there any further interests? Are there any further interests? 10 from Gangas going twice. And sold for 10,000 to Gangas. We have player number 48. Player number 48. Abhijit Gowda, who is an all-rounder again and is we'll start all-rounder. We'll start with the bidding. We will begin with the bidding. Any interest? 10 from Chalukya. 15 from Chalukya. 15 from Chalukya. Once he raises, it's done, Nala. It's counted as a 15 at Chalukya. The bid stands at 15 with Chalukya. Will Gangas be interested in raising the bid? Will Gangas be interested in raising the bid? The bid stands at 15 from Chalukya. 15 from Chalukya. The bid stands at 15 from Chalukya. Any further interest? 15 from Chalukya going once. 15 from Chalukya going twice. Last and final call. Are there any further interests? 15 from Chalukya. Sold. Player number 14. We have Naveen Roy from Bangalore Spartans with a batting strike rate of 103 and a bowling economy of 6.85. An all-rounder. We start the bidding with Hoysala at 10. We have 15 from Vijayanagara. The bidding is at 15 from Vijayanagara. 15 from Vijayanagara. 20 from Kadamba. 20 from Kadamba. The bid stands at 20 from Kadamba. Bid stands at 20 from Kadamba for Naveen Roy. The bid stands at 20 from Kadamba. 25 from Vijayanagara. 25 from Vijayanagara. 25 from Vijayanagara. 30 from Kadamba. 30 from Kadamba. 30 from Kadamba. The bid stands at 30,000 from Kadamba. Are there any further interest? 35 from Vijayanagara. 35. The bid stands at 35,000 from Vijayanagara. 35,000, 35,000, 40,000 from Kadamba. The bid stands at 40. The bid stands at 40,000 for Naveen Roy. The bid stands at 40,000 for Naveen Roy. Are there any further interest from Vijayanagara? 40,000 from Kadamba going once. 40,000 from Kadamba going twice. And sold for 40,000 to Kadamba. We have player number 56. Player number 56. Hemant BGS from Jai Shri Ram Cricketers. He's an all-rounder again with a bowling economy of 5.11 with 4 wickets for 5 innings. All those interested for bidding for the current player. We have Ganga's opening with 10. Ganga's opening with 10. Ganga's opening with 10. The bid stands at 10,000 from Ganga's. Are there any further interests? Any further interests? 10,000 going once. 10,000 going twice. And sold to Ganga's. Base again first baradu. Player number 32. Player number 32. We have Sagar from BCC, an all-rounder again, with a batting economy, a batting strike rate of 120 and a bowling economy of 6.91. He was best batsman and best bowler the previous season, and MVP. So we'll start with 10,000 from Hoysala, 15 from Chalukya, 20 from Rashtrakuta. 25 from Chalukya, 30 from Gangas, 35 from Rashtrakuta, 41. We have 1 lakh from Chalukya, 1 lakh 10,000 from Gangas, 1 lakh 10,000 from Gangas, 1 lakh 20 from Rashtrakuta, 1 lakh 20 from Rashtrakuta. The bid stands at 1 lakh 20, 1 lakh 30 from Chalukya, 1 lakh 40 from Rashtrakuta, 1 lakh 50 from Chalukya. Bid is at 1 lakh 50, 1 lakh 50,000 from Chalukya, 1 lakh 50,000, 1 lakh 60,000 from Rashtrakuta, 1 lakh 70 from Chalukya, 1 lakh 70,000 from Chalukya, 1 lakh 70,000 from Chalukya going once. We have 1 lakh 80,000 from Vijayanagara, 1 lakh 80,000, 1 lakh 90,000 from Chalukya, 1 lakh 90,000. The bid stands at 1 lakh 90,000 from Chalukya, 1 lakh 90,000, 2 lakh from Vijayanagara. The bid stands at 2 lakhs, 2 lakh 10,000 from Chalukya. The bid is at 2 lakh 10, 2 lakh 20 from Vijayanagara, 2 lakh 30 from Chalukya, 2 lakh 30 from Chalukya. The bid stands at 2 lakh 30, 2 lakh 30 for Sagar, 2 lakh 30 going once, 2 lakh 30 from Chalukya, 2 lakh 40 from Vijayanagara, 2 lakh 40, 2 lakh 50 from Chalukya, 2 lakh 50 from Chalukya, 2 lakh 50 from Chalukya, 2 lakh 60 from Vijayanagara, 270 from Chalukya. The bid stands at 270 from Chalukya. The bid stands at 2 lakh 70, 280 from Vijayanagara, 280, 290 from Chalukya, 290 from Chalukya, 3 lakhs from Vijayanagara, 3 lakhs from Vijayanagara, 310 from Chalukya, 310 from Chalukya. The bid stands at 310, 310 from Chalukya. The bid 330 going once, 340 from Vijayanagara, 340. The bid stands at 340 from Vijayanagara, 350 from Chalukya. The bid stands at 350 from Chalukya. The bid stands at 350, 350, 360 from Vijayanagara. The bid stands at 360 from Vijayanagara. The bid stands at 360, 360. The bid stands at 360 from Vijayanagara. The bid stands at 360, 370 from Chalukya. 370. Bid stands at 370. 370. Going once. 370 from Chalukya. 370 from Chalukya. Going twice. And sold to Chalukya for 3,70,000. We have player number 35. Player number 35. Satish from Spartan Risers. He's an all-rounder with a bowling economy of 6.99 and a batting strike rate of 90.6. We have the bidding open for Satish, player number 35. Player number 35, the bidding is open. Are there any interests? Are there any interests for player number 35? Player number 35, 10. We have Kadamba opening with 10,000. Kadamba opening with 10,000. The bidding stands at 10,000. 10,000 going once. From Kadamba, 10,000 going twice. From Kadamba, and sold to Kadamba for 10,000. We have player number 1. Player number 1. Abhay G. Rao from Jai Shri Ram Cricketers. He's a batsman wicketkeeper with a strike rate of 119 and a total of 8 stumpings for 17 innings. We have Abhay G. Rao. The bidding is open for all those for the teams that require a wicketkeeper in their arsenal. The bidding is open at 10,000. Bidding is open at 10. Bidding is open at 10,000. We have 10,000 from Hoysala. 10,000 from Hoysala. 15 from Kadamba. 15 from Kadamba. The bid stands at 15 from Kadamba. Bid stands at 15 from Kadamba. 15 from Kadamba. Are there any further interests for player Abhay G. Rao? 15 from Kadamba. The current bid stands at 15. Going once. 15 from Kadamba. Going twice. And 15 from Kadamba. Sold. We have player number 39. Player number 39. Raki from Mad Max, who is an all-rounder with a total of 2,025 runs for 94 innings and a bowling economy of 6.97. The floor is open for bids. The floor is open for bids. For Raki, 10,000 from Hoysala. 10,000 from Hoysala, 15 from Gangas, 20 from Rashtrakuta, 25 from Chalukya, 30 from Rashtrakuta, 35 from Chalukya, 40 from Gangas, 45 from Rashtrakuta, 50 from Chalukyas. The bid stands at 50 from Chalukya, 55 from Rashtrakuta, 60 from Chalukya, 60. The bid stands at 60,000 from Chalukya. The bid stands at 60,000 for Raki. The bid stands at 60,000 from Chalukya. 60,000 from Chalukya. 65 from Rashtrakuta. 70 from Chalukya. 70 from Chalukya. 70,000 from Chalukya. 70,000. 75 from Rashtrakuta. 80 from Chalukya. 80,000 from Chalukya. 80,000 from Chalukya. The bid stands at 90,000 from Rashtrakuta. 95 from Chalukya. The bid stands at 95,000 from Chalukya. The bid stands at 95,000. 95,000 going once. 95,000. We have 1 lakh from Vijayanagara. We have 1 lakh from Vijayanagara. The bidding currently stands at 1 lakh from Vijayanagara. 1,10,000 from Rashtrakuta. 1,20,000 from Chalukya. 1,20,000 from Chalukya. The bid stands at 1,20,000. 1,20,000 going once. 1,30,000 from Vijayanagara. 1,30,000 from Vijayanagara. The bid stands at 1,30,000. 1,30,000 going once. 1,30,000 from Vijayanagara going twice. 1,30,000 from Vijayanagara sold. 1,30,000. We have player number 2. Player number 2. Karthik from Mad Max, batsman, wicketkeeper, with a strike rate of 107 and a total of 37 runouts for 138 innings. 10,000 from Hoysala, 15 from Rashtrakuta. 15 from Rashtrakuta. The bid stands at 15 from Rashtrakuta. 15 from Rashtrakuta. 15 from Rashtrakuta going once. We have 20 from Vijayanagara. 20 from Vijayanagara, 25 from Rashtrakuta. 30 from Vijayanagara. The bid stands at 30. 35 from Rashtrakuta. 35 from Rashtrakuta. The bid stands at 35. 40 from Chalukya. 45 from Rashtrakuta. 50 from Chalukya. 55 from Rashtrakuta. The bid stands at 55 from Rashtrakuta. Bid stands at 55 from Rashtrakuta. The bid stands at 55 from Rashtrakuta. 55 going once. 60 from Chalukya. 65 from Rashtrakuta. 70 from Chalukya. 75 from Rashtrakuta. 75 from Rashtrakuta. The bid stands at 75. 75 from Rashtrakuta. 75, 80 from Chalukya. 85 from Rashtrakuta. Bid stands at 80. 80 from Rashtrakuta. 85 from Chalukya. 90 from Rashtrakuta. 95 from Chalukya. 1 lakh from Rashtrakuta. The bid stands at 1 lakh. 1 lakh from Rashtrakuta. 1,10,000 from Chalukya. 1,10,000. The bid stands at 1,10,000. 1,10,000 from Chalukya. 1,10,000. 1,10,000 from Chalukya going once. 1,10,000 from Chalukya going twice. We have 1,20,000 from Vijayanagara. 1,20,000 from Vijayanagara. 1,20,000 from Vijayanagara going once. 1,20,000 from Vijayanagara going twice. And 1,20,000 from Vijayanagara sold. One lakh 20.
Thank you, Bhuvi. Okay, here we move on with the player number 28. 28, 28. Madhu. power cut issue. So we are back on. Player number 28, the auction will proceed. Madhu Mad Max. Okay, we have a starting bid. Hoysala. Okay, 50 Chalukya, 50,000 from Chalukya, 50,000 Chalukya, 60 from Gangas, 60 from Gangas, 60,000 from Gangas. 55 or 60? 60,000 from Gangas. The bid stand at 60,000 from Gangas. Madhu from Mad Max, the captain of Mad Max team. Very good batsman, middle order batsman, and a good off-spin bowler. Any bids further in the room for Madhu Mad Max? 60, the bid stand at 60 for Gangas. Going once, the bid stands at 60 for Gangas. Going twice, any further bids? Player sold to team Gangas, Madhu. 60,000. Let's move on to the next player. Player number 22. Chakri, a prolific all-rounder from Mad Max team. Team Rashtrakuta. 10,000 from Rashtrakuta. 10,000 from Rashtrakuta. Any further bids in the room for Chakri? A very good all-rounder, recently concluded tournament. I think he has scored one of the fastest 50s in the league, I suppose. So Team Gangas, 15,000. 15,000 for Team Gangas. The bid stands at 15,000. 20,000 from Rashtrakuta. 20,000. The bid stands at 20,000 for Rashtrakuta. Chakri, a very good all-rounder from Team Mad Max. The bid stands at 20,000. Going once with Rashtrakuta. The bid stands at 20,000. Going twice with Rashtrakuta. 25,000 from Vijayanagara. 30,000 from Rashtrakuta. 30,000. 35,000 from Vijayanagara. 40,000 from Rashtrakuta. Any further bids in the room? 45,000 for Vijayanagara. 45,000. 50,000. 50,000 for Chakri, a very good all-rounder from Team Mad Max. 50,000. The bid stands at 50,000 with Rashtrakuta. The bid stands at 50,000. Any further bids in the room for Chakri, a prolific all-rounder from Team Mad Max? 50,000. Going once. 55,000 from Vijayanagara. 60,000 from Rashtrakuta. 65 from Vijayanagara. 70,000 from Rashtrakuta. 70,000 for a prolific all-rounder from Team Mad Max, Chakri. 75,000. 80,000 from Rashtrakuta. 85 from Vijayanagara. 90 from Rashtrakuta. 95 from Vijayanagara. 95. 1 lakh. 1 lakh from Rashtrakuta. 1 lakh from Rashtrakuta. Any further bids in the room for Chakri, the prolific all-rounder from Team Mad Max? 1 lakh. The bid stands at 1 lakh with Team Rashtrakuta. Going once. Going twice. Any further bids before I conclude and sell the player to Team Rashtrakuta? Player sold at 1 lakh to Team Rashtrakuta. Let's move with the next player. Player number 4. Player number 4. Rajesh, a very good wicket-keeper batsman. Hello. Player number 4. Rajesh. Okay. 10,000 from Hoysala. 15,000 from Rashtrakuta. 15,000 from Rashtrakuta. The bid stands at 15. 20,000 from Gangas. 25 from Rashtrakuta. 30,000 from Gangas. 30,000 from Gangas. Very good wicket-keeper batsman, Rajesh from Bangalore Spartans team. Last year, he was one of the front runners for the best wicket-keeper. Rashtrakuta, 35,000. 40,000 from Gangas. 45,000 from Rashtrakuta. 45,000 from Rashtrakuta. The bid stands at 45 with Rashtrakuta. Any further bids in the room for a very good wicket-keeper batsman? 50,000. 50,000 from Gangas. 55,000 from Rashtrakuta. 55,000 from Rashtrakuta for Rajesh. 60,000. 60,000 with Gangas. 60,000. 60,000 going once for Rajesh. The bid stands at 60,000. Going twice with Gangas. 65,000 with Rashtrakuta. 65,000 with Rashtrakuta. 65,000 with Rashtrakuta. 65,000 with Rashtrakuta going once. 70,000 from Gangas. 70,000. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What's the final bid for your team that you can go with? 70. 70. How many players left with, to buy? 5 players. So you will not be able to bid. Sorry. Okay, we can start over again. No, we can start all over again because he is not supposed to bid with 50. So 10 with Hoysala. It started with 15 Rashtrakuta, 20 Chalukya, 25 Rashtrakuta, 30 Chalukya, 35 Rashtrakuta, 40 Chalukya, 45 Rashtrakuta, 50 Chalukya, 55 Rashtrakuta, 60 Chalukya, 60,000 at Chalukya, 60,000 for Rajesh, a very good wicketkeeper batsman from Bangalore Spartans, our home team. Last year he was one of the front runners for the best wicketkeeper. 60,000. The bid stands at 60,000. Going once. The bid stands at 65,000 for Rashtrakuta. 65,000 for Rashtrakuta. Going once. 65,000 for Rashtrakuta. Going twice. Any further bids before I close the payout? 65,000 players sold to Team Rashtrakuta. Rajesh sold to Rashtrakuta at 60. Let's move to the next player. Player number 49. Player number 49. Okay, Sugam from T Union. First bid coming from Team Hoysala at 10,000. 15,000. 15,000 with Chalukya. This is his first league. 20,000. 20,000 from Team Gangas. 20,000. Sugam seems to be a good all-rounder. He has 40 wickets in his kitty, best figures of 4 for 21. Seems to be a good all-rounder. 25,000 with Chalukya. 25,000 with Chalukya. Any further bids in the room for Sugam, who's playing the league for the first time? Seems to be a promising all-rounder. Any further bids in the room for Sugam? The bid stands at 25,000 with Chalukya. Going once. Going twice. If no further bids, the player is sold to Team Chalukya at 25,000. Player number 8. Player number 8, Raghu Ramanujam from Team Mad Max. A very good all-rounder, fast bowling all-rounder. The bid stands with Hoysala for 10,000. The bid stands with Hoysala at 10,000. Any further bids from anyone in the room? Any further bids for Raghu Ramanujam, fast bowling all-rounder, a big hitting batsman, known for his reverse sweeps, who can hit long sixes, playing reverse sweeps and scoops. Any further bids? This bid stands at 10,000 with the Team Hoysala, going once, going twice. 15,000 with Vijayanagara. 15,000 with the Team Vijayanagara. Any further bids for Raghu Ramanujam? A very good all-rounder from Team Mad Max. The bid stands at 15,000. The bid stands at 15,000 for Team Vijayanagara. Going once. Going twice. If no further bids, the player is sold to Team Vijayanagara at 15,000. Moving on, player number 40. Player number 14, the next bidder, Subhash Chandra from SSC. Yes, a mystery bowler, rightly said by Lakshmikant. A very good bowler. I think Hoysala team retained him for good 3 seasons with fruitful results, I suppose. He was actually awarded the best bowler also is one of the seasons. So very good record he holds in Kunigal pitch. Let's see who's going to go for the bidding. Hoysala, again, the same customary start with Hoysala because they have only 10,000 that they can bid on. So Hoysala, team Hoysala, 10,000. Any further bids from anyone in the room? Any further bids for Subhash? Going once with team Hoysala. Going twice. If no further bids, the player is sold to team Hoysala. Thank you. Moving on, player number 15, 1-5. Manjunath Y, a good leg spinner and a big hitting batsman. Seems to be an uncanny knack of bowling leg cutters. Team Hoysala, the starting bid with Hoysala, 10,000. Team Hoysala, 10,000. 15,000 from Team Gangas. 15,000 from Team Gangas. Any further bids for Manjunath? Any further bids in the room for Manjunath Y, playing the league for the first time for All Stars? Yes. 20,000 with Rashtrakuta. 20,000. Any further bids for Manjunath Y? 20,000. 10, 15, 20. Gangas. It was with Gangas, 15,000. Now it's moved to Rashtrakuta with 20,000. Any further bids in the room for Manjunath Y? Seems to be a big hitting batsman and a very good bowler. Going once at 20,000 with Rashtrakuta, going twice. If no further bids, the player is sold to team Rashtrakuta at 20,000. Player number 10, Raghavendra. Raghavendra, a very good bowling all-rounder, I suppose. He has very good stats and a proven bowler on the Kunigal turf wicket, I suppose. And he recently concluded Eagles League team captain who has won the league for their team. So Raghavendra, the first bid goes with Hoysala, the customary bid, 10,000. 10,000 with 15,000 from Gangas. 15,000 with Gangas. 15,000 with Gangas. Any further bids for Raghavendra? 15,000 going once. 15,000 going twice. Any further bids for Raghavendra? 15,000 players sold to team Gangas. You're just playing from that time. Respective teams. Currently, Team Hoysala has 20,000 left with them in purse. Team Gangas has 55,000 left with them. Team Chalukya has 4,30,000. Team Rashtrakuta has 4,65,000. Team Vijayanagara has 2,10,000 with only 2 players to be bought in. And Team Kadamba has 1,60,000. Do you have any clarifications? If everything is fine, then I think we can move ahead. Let's go with the next player. Player number 33, Santosh Bilawa. Again, I think he is also playing the league for the first time. Hoysala. The bid starts with Hoysala for 10,000. 15,000 with Chalukya. 15,000 with Chalukya. Seems to be a bowling all-rounder. 15,000. 20,000 with Rashtrakuta. 20,000 with Rashtrakuta. 25,000 with Vijayanagara. 25,000 with Vijayanagara. 30,000 with Chalukya, 30,000 with Chalukya, 35,000 with Vijayanagara, 35,000 with Vijayanagara. Any further bids for Santosh Bilava? Seems to be having a good bowling figures. 4,430 is his best bowling figures, an economy of 7.63. At 30,000 with Vijayanagara. Any further bids for Santosh Bilava in the room? If no further bids, the player going once, going twice, and the player is sold to Team Vijayanagara at 30,000. Let's move ahead with the next player. Player number 44. Player number 44, Lakshmi Kant, a left-handed tall batsman, lanky all-rounder, I suppose. 10,000 from Hoysala, 15,000 from Rashtrakuta, 20,000 from Chalukya, 25,000 from Gangas, 30,000 from Rashtrakuta, 35,000 from Chalukya, 35,000, 40,000 with Rashtrakuta. A tall left-handed lanky batsman, 35,000 with Chalukya, 35,000 with Chalukya, 40,000 with Rashtrakuta, 45,000 with Chalukya, 45, 50,000 with Rashtrakuta, 55 with Chalukya, 55,000 seems to be a good all-rounder, 60,000 with Rashtrakuta, 65 with Chalukya, 65, 70 with Rashtrakuta, 75 with Chalukya. A good rally between both the teams. 75 with Rashtrakuta, 75,000 for Rashtrakuta. Any further bids in the room for Lakshmikant, a tall left-handed batsman, a big hitting batsman and a good all-rounder? 75,000, 80,000 with Chalukya, 80,000 with Chalukya, 80,000, 80,000 with Chalukya. Any further bids in the room? 80,000 going once, 80,000 going once, 80,000 going twice. Player sold to Chalukya. Any further bids? Player sold to Gangas Mithun. 15,000, 1-5. Let's move on with the next player. Player number 7, MSD number, player number 7. Raghav. One of the best all-rounders that All Stars have ever produced. Raghav. Hoysala at 10,000, 15,000 Kadamba. 15,000 by Kadamba. Raghav, a very good all-rounder. 20,000 from Rashtrakuta. 25 from Chalukya, 30 from Kadamba, 35, 40,000 from Kadamba, 45 from Rashtrakuta, 50 from Chalukya, 55 from Rashtrakuta, 60 from Chalukya, 65 from Kadamba, 70 from Rashtrakuta, 75 from Chalukya, 75, 80 from Rashtrakuta, 80,000 from Rashtrakuta, 85 from Chalukya, 90,000 from Rashtrakuta, 95 from Chalukya, 95 from Chalukya for a very good all-rounder who was detrimental in the team's win when Gangas lifted the championship. 1 lakh for Rashtrakuta, 1,10,000 for Chalukya, 1,10,000 with Chalukya. The bid stands at 1,20,000 with Rashtrakuta, 1,20,000. A very good all-rounder All Stars team has ever produced. 1,20,000. 1,30,000 from Chalukya. Any further bids? Any further bids for a prolific all-rounder? And I think he has won the leagues the most times as far as the All Stars League is concerned. With Vijayanagara twice, and I think he's already won with Gangas also once, so he is the 3-time champion, I suppose. The maximum times a player has won the title. Raghav, 1,30,000. The bid stands with 1,30,000 with Chalukya. Going once, going twice. Any further bids? Any further bids from anyone? Player is sold at 1,30,000 to Chalukya. Yeah, 1,30,000. Moving ahead with the next player. Player number 5. Player number 5, Ravi. Ravi again, the heart and soul of All Stars, I would say. So, very good batsman, wicket keeper, 10,000. 10,000 from Hoysala. A very good all-rounder, seems to be saying that he can rotate his arm too. 1 lakh. 1 lakh from Chalukya. 1.5 lakh from Rashtrakuta. 1.5 lakh from Rashtrakuta. 1.5 lakh from Rashtrakuta. Any further bids from anyone in the room? 1,50,000. 1,50,000. 1,60,000. 1,70,000. 1,70,000 with Rashtrakuta. 1,80,000 with Chalukya. 1,80,000. 1,90,000 with Rashtrakuta. 1,90,000 with Rashtrakuta. Any further bids? One.
Hello. Welcome back.
Okay, we'll continue with the auction. The bid was standing at 1,90,000 with Rashtrakuta. Please settle down, guys. Please settle down, both the captains and the owners. Kindly settle down. We are back on. So player number 5 auction. So Ravi was with Team Rashtrakuta at 1,90,000. 1,90,000. 1,90,000. Any further bids? Any further bids? Any? Avnatra illa. 1,90,000 with Rashtrakuta. Any further bids? Going once, going twice. Player sold to Team Rashtrakuta. The next player in auction, 31,000. Sorry, 31. Player number 31. Player number 31, Jayant. Jayant from UCC. The first opening bid with Hoysala, 10,000. 10,000. 10,000, 15,000. 50 Kadamba, 55 Rashtrakuta. 60 Kadamba, 60 Kadamba, 60,000 with Kadamba. Any further bid? 65,000 with Rashtrakuta. 70,000, 75,000 Rashtrakuta. 75,000 with Rashtrakuta. 80,000 with Kadamba. 85,000 with Rashtrakuta. Any further bids? 85,000, 90,000, 95,000 with Rashtrakuta. 95,000 with Rashtrakuta. Any other bids in the room? 95,000. The bid stands at 95,000. 1 lakh. 1 lakh with Kadamba. 1 lakh 10,000. 1 lakh 10,000 with Rashtrakuta. 1 lakh 10,000 with Rashtrakuta. Any further bids? 1 lakh 10,000. 1 lakh 10,000. The bid stands at 1 lakh 10,000 with Rashtrakuta. Going once. 1 lakh 20. 1 lakh 30. 1 lakh 30 with Kadamba. They raised and afterwards you raised. 1 lakh 30 with Kadamba. 1 lakh 40 with Rashtrakuta. 1 lakh 40 with 1 lakh 50. 1 lakh 50 with Vijayanagara. 1 lakh 60 with Rashtrakuta. 1 lakh 70 with Vijayanagara. 1 lakh 70 with Vijayanagara. Any further bids? 1 lakh 70 with Vijayanagara. 1 lakh 80 with Rashtrakuta. 1 lakh 80,000 with Rashtrakuta. Any further bids? Any further bids for the player? 1 lakh 80,000. The bid stands at 1 lakh 80,000. Going once. Going twice. Any further bids for the player before the player will be sold? The player is sold at 1 lakh 80,000 to Team Rashtrakuta. Jayant. Let's move to the next. Okay, can we move to the stats? Yeah. Balance. Anyone wants to just quickly take a look at like what's the purse that you have? Quickly take a look at the purse that you have and the number of players that you will have to go and bid for. All good? Can we move on? Can we move on, guys? Any confusion, any clarifications? Okay. Moving on, player number 26. Player number 26, Hemant. A brilliant off spinner and a terrific batsman. Again, the bid starts with Hoysala with 10,000. 15,000 from Gangas. 15,000 from Gangas. Any further bids in the room for a brilliant all-rounder, off-spinning all-rounder? 15,000. Going once. 15,000. Going once. Any further bids in the room for Hemant, a brilliant off-spinner, a very good batsman too, and a terrific fielder? Going twice at 15,000. Player number 21. Moving on. Player number 21. Raki. Raki Gadappa. He is known for his off-spin bowling. A very good. Yeah, actually, one of the important things that you will have to notice on the t-shirt, he will write it as not Raki, is Old Monk. That was his name. Very good bowler. Fun apart. I think very good cricketer too. Let's see who's going to bid for Raki. A good all-rounder for Mad Max. Good human being too. All of you are. All 72 are gems who have been bidded here. Let's see who's going to bid for Raki. Any bids for Raki? No bids. As of now, do you want to move the player? If no bids, then I'll have to move the player and swap it, and he'll come later. Okay, we can move with the next player in that case. Player is unsold for now. Moving on, player number 42. Player number 42. Vishwa, a left-arm spinner and a useful batsman load of the order from Karnataka 11. He was also a part of the winning team Vijayanagara in one of the seasons. I believe it's season 5. He's already been winners twice with team Vijayanagara, I suppose. Once in season number 4 and once in season number 5. 5 and 6. Correct. I pardon myself, 5 and 6. So he has made useful contributions in the team's wins. I would request both the captains and owners to sit with your team to go ahead and bid. Please do not move, sir. Thank you so much. Any bids for Vishwa? Any bids for Vishwa? If you do not want to bid, then I'll have to move on with the player. If no bids, thank you. Player is unsold for now. Player number 24. Player number 24, Dhanush from Bangalore Spartans, a very good all-rounder, a fast bowling all-rounder. Here goes the first bid, Team Hoysala at 10,000. 10,000 for Dhanush. The opening bid of 10,000. Any further bids? 15,000 from Vijayanagara. 15,000 from Team Vijayanagara. Any further bids? 20,000 from Kadanga. 20,000 from Kadamba. 25,000 from Rashtrakuta. 25,000 from Rashtrakuta for 30,000 from Kadamba. 30,000 from Kadamba for Dhanush. A very good fast bowling all-rounder. A useful batsman who can actually contribute opening, middle order. You can play him anywhere. 30,000. The bid stands at 30,000. Going once. Any further bids? 35,000 for Vijayanagara. 35,000 for Vijayanagara. 40,000 for Kadamba. 40,000. The player stands at 40,000 for Kadamba. Any further bids in the room for Dhanush? A very good all-rounder. Dhanush. Dhanush. Going once. 45,000 with Vijayanagara. 45,000 with Vijayanagara. Going once. Any further bids in the room? 50,000 with Kadamba. 50,000 with Kadamba. Any further bids for Dhanush? A very good all-rounder. For 55,000 with Vijayanagara. 55,000 with Vijayanagara. Any further bids? 55,000. 60,000. 60,000 for Dhanush. The bid stands at 60,000 with Kadamba. Going once. 65,000 with Vijayanagara. 65,000 for Dhanush. Going once. 70,000. 70,000 with Kadamba. 75,000 with Vijayanagara. 75,000 with Vijayanagara. Going once. Going twice. 75,000 with Vijayanagara. Going twice. 80,000 with Kadamba. 85,000 with Vijayanagara. 85,000 with Vijayanagara. Going once. 90,000 with Kadamba. 95,000 with Vijayanagara. 95,000 with Vijayanagara. Going once. 1 lakh. 1 lakh from Kadamba. 1 lakh 10,000 from Vijayanagara. 1 lakh 10,000 from Vijayanagara. Any further bids in the room for Dhanush? A very good all-rounder from Bangalore Spartans team. 1 lakh 10,000. Dhanush. Vijayanagara. 1 lakh 10,000. 1 lakh 20,000 from Kadamba. 1 lakh 30. 180. 1 lakh 80,000. I think no one else can bid for the player apart from if Chalukya or Rashtrakuta is interested or not. If they're not interested, I think the player will be sold to Team Vijayanagara. Are you guys interested? No. The player is sold to Vijayanagara at 1 lakh 80,000. Team Vijayanagara has completed their team of 12. Let's move on with the next player, 46. Player number 46. Tanmay Rawat seems to be a very good all-rounder. First bid goes with Hoysala. We have seen him play in Mad Max League. I think he had made crucial contributions in the league. Batting and bowling. He's a very good medium-pace bowler and a left-handed opening bat. 15,000. 15,000 from Kadamba. 15,000 from Kadamba. Any further bids in the room for Tanmay Rawat? Any further bids? 15,000. Going once. 15,000 for Tanmay Rawat from Team Mad Max. Going twice. If no further bids, the player is sold to Team Kadamba at 15,000. 15,000, yes. Moving on, player number 54. Player number 54, Niranjan from Eagles, a very good all-rounder. He's played many leagues throughout. Okay, we have Hoysala bidding in again at 10,000. 15,000 from Gangas. 15,000 from Gangas. Any further bids from any of the teams? 15,000 from Team Gangas. 15,000 from Team Gangas. Anyone interested in the room for Niranjan, a very good all-rounder from Team Eagles? 15,000 going once. 15,000 with Team Gangas going twice. Any further bids before we sell the player out? Player is sold to Team Gangas at 15,000. Please take a look at the number of players and the purse that you have. I think Team Vijayanagara has done with forming the team. One player left for Chalukya, one player left for Team Gangas, two for Hoysala, and four left for Rashtrakuta. Team Kadamba, three more players to be bidded for. And the purse is 1,45,000 with Kadamba. I think Vijayanagara has finished the number of players as well and did not left with any purse. Team Rashtrakuta has 95 left with them and they need to bid for 4 more players. 2,20,000 with Chalukya and they need only one player. And 20,000 left with Kadamba and they need 2 more players to be bidded for. Moving on, player number 13. Player number 13, Pankaj from Mad Max, brilliant all-rounder. 10,000 from Hoysala, 15,000 from Kadamba, 15,000 from Kadamba. Any further bids from anyone? Any further bids from anyone? 15,000. 15,000 for Pankaj. 15,000 going once. 15,000 for Pankaj going once. The bid stands at 15,000 for Kadamba going twice. 15,000 for Pankaj, Team Mad Max. And very good all-rounder. If no further bids, the player is sold to Team Kadamba at 15,000. Pankaj, sold to Team Kadamba at 15,000. Moving on, player number 25. Player number 25. Gani Mad Max. So he was the best bowler and the MVP in the recently concluded tournament. The bid starts at 10,000 with Gangas. Gangas going with Gani at 10,000. Any further bids? 15,000 with Rashtrakuta. 15,000 with Rashtrakuta. Any further bids? Any further bids for Gani? 15,000. 15,000 with Rashtrakuta. Going once. 15,000 with Rashtrakuta. Going twice. If no further bids, the player is sold to Team Rashtrakuta at 15,000. Gani from Mad Max. Moving on, player number 36. 36, player number 36. Sharad, prolific top order batsman who usually opens the batting for Bangalore Spartans team. Looking at the stats as well, I think last time around he played pretty well in the league too. 10, 15 with Rashtrakuta, 20 with Kadamba, 25 with Rashtrakuta, 25,000 with Rashtrakuta. Any further bids for Sharad? 25, 30, 35 with Rashtrakuta, 40 with Kadamba, 40 with Kadamba, 40,000 with Kadamba, 40,000, 45,000 with Rashtrakuta, 50,000 with Kadamba, 55,000 with Rashtrakuta, 55,000 with Rashtrakuta, 60,000 with Kadamba, 60,000 with Kadamba. Any further bids? Any further bids in the room for Sharad? If no further bids, anyone interested or anyone really eligible to go ahead and bid for the player? If none, I think the player would be sold at 60,000 to Team Kadamba. player number 58. Moving on with player number 58. Shamant, playing for the first time, the All-Stars League, I suppose, seems to be a promising all-rounder. Hoysala, the bid starts with Hoysala at 10,000. Any other bids for Shamant? Any other bids for Shamant? If no further bids, anyone interested in the player to bid further? Going once, going twice, and the player is sold to Kadamba at 10,000. Hoysala, I'm sorry, Hoysala. $10,000, correct. Player number 19, 19. Anup sir. Anup from Spartan Risers. A very good all-rounder. 10,000. 10,000 already bidded by Gangas. Any other bids in the room? Any other bids in the room? Going once. Going twice. Player is sold. You're bidding? Okay, 15,000. Team Rashtrakuta. 15,000. Team Rashtrakuta. 15,000. Any other bids for Anup sir? Any other bids for Anup sir? A very good all-rounder. Team Rashtrakuta. The bid stands at 15,000 with Team Rashtrakuta. Going once. 20,000 with Kadamba. 20,000 with Kadamba. 20,000 with Kadamba. 20,000 with Kadamba. Any further bids for Anup sir? 20,000. 20,000 going once with Kadamba. 20,000 going twice with Kadamba. Any further bids? 25,000 with Rashtrakuta. 25,000 with Rashtrakuta. 30,000. 30,000 with Kadamba. 30,000 with Kadamba. 35,000 with Rashtrakuta. 40,000 with Kadamba. 40,000 with Kadamba. 40,000 with Kadamba. Any further bids? 40,000 with Kadamba. 40,000 with Kadamba. Going once. Going twice. If no further interest in the player is sold at 40,000 to Team Kadamba. Player number 47. Team Kadamba is also done with the bidding and picking 12 members. Abhishek Badkar. Abhishek Badkar, player number 47. 2,20,000. There is no competition, so the player is sold to Team Chalukya. Alira 220 appa correct ಆಗಿ ಇದೆ. Okay, moving on. Moving on. Player number 16. 1-6. Player number 16. Manjunath DN. Manjunath DN. 10,000. 15,000. 15,000 with Rashtrakuta. 15,000 with Rashtrakuta. Anyone else has? No one has the budget to go ahead and bid, so the player is sold to Team Rashtrakuta. Manjunath DN at 15,000. Player number 50, 50. Player number 50, Srinivas. Srinivas, good all-rounder, 10,000 from Hoysala. 10,000, 15,000, 10,000. Any further bids from anyone? If no further bids, are you interested? 10,000, Srinivas. If you're not interested, not interested, please let me know. They have already bidded for 10,000.
6 teams, including myself. So let's complete this ASL 8 with a good note. So all the best for all the captains and owners. Thank you for everyone.
Thank you all the captains. I think ಈಗಲೇ ನಾವು I think ties ಹಾಕೋಣ. I think it will be offline. I'm very it is. ಹಾಂ, ಹಾಗೆ ಚಂದು ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು ವೇದಿಕೆ ಮೇಲೆ ಬರಬೇಕು. ಮಂಜು ಒಂದು ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್. ಈ ಒಂದು ಆಕ್ಷನ್ಸ್ನ ಅದ್ಭುತವಾಗಿ ನಡೆಸ್ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರೋ ನಮ್ಮ ಕಲಾಕಾರ್, ಗ್ರೇಟ್ ಚಂದು, ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ಸ್ ಅ ಲಾಟ್. ಎನಿವೇ ಚಂದು, ವಿ ಮಿಸ್ ಚಂದು ಆ್ಯಸ್ ಅ ಕ್ಯಾಪ್ಟನ್, ಯಾಕಂದರೆ ಟ್ರೂ ಲೀಡರ್, leading from the front, taking team together in all the situations, on field, off field, ella. He has led with an excellent example. We miss him as a captain because he has moved to the senior committee so that he is looking after all the other proceedings. Naveen has been promoted as a captain. Tumba dod jawabdari ide. Obviously, he'll definitely take it to a next level. What Chand ಆಕ್ಷನ್ಸ್ನ ಇಷ್ಟು ಅಚ್ಚುಕಟ್ಟಾಗಿ ಇಷ್ಟು ಬೇಗನೆ ಅದ್ಭುತವಾಗಿ ನಡೆಸ್ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರೋ ಚಂದು, ವಂಡರ್ಫುಲ್. ಯಾಕಂದರೆ ಈ ಸೀಸನ್ನ ಎಫರ್ಟ್ಸು ಚಂದು ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ರವಿ ಇಸ್ ಡೆಫಿನೆಟ್ಲಿ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಲೆವೆಲ್ ಅಂತಲೇ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು. ಯಾಕಂದರೆ ಫಾರ್ ದ ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ 1 ವಾರದಿಂದ ದೇ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಬಿನ್ ವರ್ಕಿಂಗ್ ಡೇ ನೈಟ್ ಫಾರ್ ಆಲ್ ದ ಸ್ಟಾಟ್ಸ್. ನೀವೇನು ನೋಡಿದ್ದೀರಾ, ಈ ಒಂದು ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮ ಇಷ್ಟು ಅದ್ಭುತವಾಗಿ ಬರೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಕಾರಣಕರ್ತರೆ ಇಬ್ಬರು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳೋದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವುದೇ ತಪ್ಪಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತಲೇ ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ. ನಾವು ಐ ವಿಲ್ ರಿಕ್ವೆಸ್ಟ್ ಮಂಜು ಒಂದೆರಡು ಮಾತು ಆಡಬೇಕು.
ಎಲ್ಲ ತಂಡದ ನಾಯಕರು ಉತ್ತಮವಾದ ಆಟಗಾರರನ್ನು ಆಯ್ಕೆ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡು ಈ ಟೂರ್ನಮೆಂಟು ಟಫ್ ಇದೆ ಅಂತ ತೋರಿಸೋಕ್ಕೆ ಆಗಲೇ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ತಮ್ಮ ಎಬಿಲಿಟಿನ ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದನೇ ತೋರಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಆಲ್ ದ ಬೆಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ಯಾಪ್ಟನ್ಸ್, ಪ್ಲೇ ವೆಲ್.
ಟೈಸ್ ಹಾಕ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ. ನಿಮಿಷ ಟೈಸ್ ಪ್ರಕ್ರಿಯೆನೂ ಈಗಲೇ ಮುಗಿಸ್ಬಿಡೋಣ ಅಂತ. ಸೊ ಈಗಲೇ ಟೀಮ್ನ ಟೈಸ್ ನೋಡ್ಬೋದು. ಆಕ್ರಮಣಕಾರಿ ಆಟಗಾರ ನಮ್ಮ ಮಂಜು ಬೀಟಿ ಬಂದಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು ಎಲ್ರಿಗೂ. ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ಒನ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಆಲ್. ಸೊ ASL 8 ಅಧಿಕೃತವಾಗಿ ಆರಂಭ ಆಗಿದೆ ಅಂತಲೇ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು. ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಬ್ಬರಿಗೂ. ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ಸೋ ಮಚ್.